The population of the United States grew from 5.2 million people in 1800 to 76.2 million in 1900.
Westward expansion had a large impact on the Civil War. The South wanted Western states to be a slave state, while the North wanted slavery to be illegal in the new states.
Back then, in 1970s, the books was written on nonfiction, fiction, and racism. Like, for example, Nixon's Watergate scandal, which was written in 1977. Also, another book that was written in the 70s was The Gulliver's Travel, written by Jonathan Swift. And Frankenstein, which is a fiction book by Mary Shelley. President James K. Polk played a major role in expanding the West. During his presidency, much of the land west of the Louisiana Purchase was added to the country, including Texas, the Mexican Cession, and the Oregon Territory. The Transcontinental Railroad and telegraph was both important in keeping the large country together in the early days. Fiction in the 70s brought a return to old-fashioned storytelling. The early 70s also saw the decline of previously well-respected writers, such as Saul Bellow and Peter DeVries, both of whom released poorly received novels at the start of the decade. Racism remained a key literary subject, as well as criminal nonfiction. Another key literary subject was the horror genre, and by the late 70s, Stephen King had become one of the most popular novelists in America, a coveted position he maintained in the following decade. John Updike emerged as a major literary figure with his 1971 novel, Rabbit Redux. Another book was Judy Blume's Forever, one of the first YA books and one that depicted a first sexual experience. Another fiction is Richard Adams' Watership Down. A community of rabbits is forced to flee its home when one of its members receives psychic warning that doom is near. Everyone probably knows this movie called Carrie, right? Well, this is the work of Stephen King, which we talked about earlier. In this novel, a disturbed teenage girl with a creepy and repressive home life finds herself endowed with psychic powers, and all hell is let loose in her high school when things don't go her way. Just like in high school, King's breakthrough novel is as intense and brutal today as it ever was, and we reckon its brevity goes down even better now. See that our topic, expansion and the Wild Wild West, has many different things going on in the 1970s. Authors such as John Updike and Stephen King, they talked about many different things, subject in writing the books back then. Not mentioned in the videos, but as we were researching, we found out that racism was a key literary subject as well as non-criminal fiction. And this is all for our topic, which is expansion in the Wild Wild West.